So I was just thinking about the concept of eternity. I was talking about it in a previous video. Whenever people talk about eternity, they're either talking about what happens to us in the afterlife, or they're talking about something taking an outrageous amount of time. So people typically exaggerate and say, oh, I was in the drive-thru line for what felt like an eternity. Somebody said that one time when I was working at McDonald's. But that's actually like a pretty correct use of the word, though, if you think about it in relation to time, like how it feels like forever. You know, like when you're doing something and you're like stuck, you feel stuck, it feels like it just will never stop. You know, but you're just like stuck in the moment. You know, like if people had this concept of like, okay, eventually we'll move on to something else, then these things wouldn't bother them so much. Like, I feel like time really is like just being used to control everybody, and that it's the greatest tool of manipulation. You know, like, they're really fucking with it because of the technology. The technology will accelerate everything. I mean, that's why you see all these news stories just popping up like every 30 seconds, it seems. You know, all these things are just designed to twist everybody's emotions and pull them in all these different directions. I don't think that people really get it. They don't get like how dangerous of a society we really live in, like psychologically, mentally, emotionally. It's like I wish that people would just like just put down the technology and just sit back and feel the breeze. Take a walk, go outside, you know? Go outside and just experience nature. You know, people don't know how to do that. People don't know how to have a conversation with themselves either, because they've been trained to think that if you have a conversation with yourself, that means that you're crazy. And there's nothing worse in our society than being crazy, you know? I think, like, if I had the option, like, if I could just take a pill and be like a normal person, and be like that type A, boring ass, plebeian sheep that watches sports and does my nails and cares how I look and shit like that. You know, like, if I were that person through a pill, and I could just, like, get married and have kids and all that shit. Like, if that were a possibility, would I do it? Absolutely not. I fucking love being crazy. I love my life on the fringe over here. Yeah, this is the fringe, you guys. You want to see the fringe? This is what the fringe looks like. This is the fringe. Welcome to it. Sitting in a parked car with all my shit. Yeah, I'm on the fringe. See, this is a fringe object. Okay. fringe. Yeah, whenever you're on the fringe, that means that you can see things that everybody else can't, and they'll say you're delusional and schizo and shit like that, because you can see these events transpiring in not a positive way, and you're like, I don't feel like going the direction that society is going, because that direction is hellfire, and it's like, I thought this a long time ago. I thought this before I was even a born-again Christian, I was like, fuck that. Like, why would people want to throw out their free will and just become fucking robots? Why the hell would they want that? But it's like, they really do, though, man. People just can't wait to, like, throw it all away, man. And they don't see it that way either. Like, if you try to talk to them about that, they just think you're exaggerating, or that you're, like, too serious of a person or some shit. Really? Is this serious? Like, is this serious, really? This is so serious, you guys.